The first of 8 races on Wednesday, the 21st of April 2021 at Hollywood Bets Gravel on the poly track is carded to be run at 12:40, 20 to 1. It's an all-to-come maiden juvenile plate over 1,200 meters, 1.2 kilometers. At this time of recording, the only scratching that we have for you is number 5, Tom's Act. Takes no part. Tom's Act. He's by Act of War. They're certainly doing very, very well, are the Act of Wars. But with me in studio to go through the 8 races is my good friend and colleague, Graham Hawkins. We're both back from Igoli, Gauteng. Nice to be back home.
Yeah, always nice to come home. Beautiful weather over the weekend. And looking forward to racing again.
Okay, let's kick off. The first race is the first leg of the bipod. So the action starts early, Graham, on Wednesday. You always talk to us about the betting. I haven't taken the betting down, but I'm expecting number 9, Chalima, to be fairly short in the betting.
Chalima is the early 11 to 10 favourite. There has been a touch of support for the first timer. Number 8, Hastamanyana, was priced up 13 to 2, is now 4 to 1. Anton Marcus riding for Gareth Van Sale, the 2-year-old son of William Longsword. So we've got to have healthy respect for number 8, Hastamanyana. And the only other one seriously in the betting is number 3, Call Me Mr. Greenlight, who opened 5 to 2, is now drifted out 33 to 10. There is some collateral form, although, you know, whether it's meaningful collateral form, because it all happened way back in December when Call Me Mr. Greenlight finished 2 lengths behind Chalima when both were making their debut. Since then, Chalima's had a few more starts, and the eye-catching run was on the 6th of February when third to the very talented Cosmic Highway. If Chalima brings that kind of form into the race, then he should win this, unless the first time number 8, Hastamanyana, is special. I've suggested number 9, Chalima, as a bipod banker in the first race. Nice to see Grant van Niekerk in town.
Absolutely. He's going to be coming to KwaZulu-Natal fairly often now as we crawl closer to champion season. Call Me Mr. Greenlight, horse number 3. Wow, the Give Me the Greenlight certainly sold well at the recent sales, and yeah, why not? He's a very, very good sire. I can't help, Graham, but get the feeling that he's better than those 2 runs in the Cape. And they weren't the worst efforts. He finished 4th on both occasions. Yes, I know that one was 4 out of 4, that was last, and 4 out of 7, but he's better than that. I can't help but get the feeling that this horse, first time on the poly, from a good draw, over 1,200, is going to run a much, much better race.
Well, of course, he's been gelded
Yes.
since his first 2 starts, and he attracted betting support on debut. He was gelded on the 1st of February, so he makes his debut as a gelding. That can make a huge difference. The betting will tell a story. As we always say with the first leg of the bipod, when it is race 1 and it is a 2-year-old race, watch them go down to the start. Call Me Mr. Greenlight, his first run on the poly. Chalima, first run on the poly. And of course, Hastamanyana, first run ever. So watch them go down to the start. Watch the up-to-date betting moves. But I think we're fairly safe with number 9, Chalima, as a bipod banker, unless there's follow through for number 8, Hastamanyana. If Hastamanyana continues to shorten in from 4 to 1 into much shorter odds, then obviously you've got to take that betting support very seriously. But yes, there shouldn't be too much to choose between number 3, Call Me Mr. Greenlight, and number 9, Chalima, especially given that Call Me Mr. Greenlight has been gelded in the interim, and that could make a significant difference.
Okay, there we go. That's race 1, bipod leg 1. Keep an eye on the betting closer to off time. But at this point in time, Graham and I are quite big in the camp of number 9, Chalima, to get Grant van Niekerk's KZN visits off to a winning start.